What is up, guys? It's me, Ellen, and we're back for another video, and in this video we're going to be grading every single secret, or mostly all of the secrets. I think that's most of them, majority. And we're going to grade all of them to see the rarities. We have from worst to the best, and we're going to include OGs, because there is only 3 of them, and it's not that hard. So, starting off, on the tier list, we have Lavaca Saturno Saturnina, or Lavaca. This thing, it's a no-brainer. This thing is going straight into trash. The reason why it's trash is because it's the worst secret. It only makes 300,000, and Sammy spawns it a lot. And it just spawns a lot, and people don't like it. And it's pretty much impossible to trade. So yeah, it's gonna be trash. It is horrible. Now, Bizante Gipitere only makes 300k. It's the same as Lavaca. But Lavaca does have a ritual, which this does not. So this is also going in trash. This is a bit worse than Lavaca. Because Lavaca, you can do the ritual, which can give you Lost Lavacas, which is good. And then we have Kakar. This thing it makes 375k, I think. And it does have a ritual, but it doesn't give a trait, and it gives you Lost Carcaritos, which is okay. It makes 750k. So I'd say this one goes in front of Bizante, but still behind Lavaca, because Lavaca you can actually get the trait. Now Samini Spiderini, it makes the most. It makes 425,000, and it has a ritual, and it does have a trait, and it does give you a Brainrot. So I'm gonna put this still in trash, but the best trash. And then Doi, it's a good amount, and it does have a ritual. It could give you the Yes My Examine, which is not really that good, or the No My Examine, which is rare and makes a good chunk of cash. So I would put this in okay for now. I might move it down. I'm honestly gonna move it down, to be honest. I'm gonna put this the best out of these so far, but I'm gonna put it right here. This seems good, because this can give you the trait. Same with this. This can't really. It can only come when it's walking down the aisle. And then we have Jackarilla. This thing's horrible. It comes out of the lucky block, the spooky block. It was really common. It only makes 315k. No ritual. We're gonna put it in front of that. Not that good. Then Black Hole Goat makes 400k. It does not have a ritual, and it comes out of the lucky block, the admin block, and it's not really that good. So we're gonna put it right there. We have a lot of trash ones. Right now, it's gonna start off trash, and then we have the Pumpkini, not good. It's 650k. It's from the lucky block, the spooky block, and it does not have a ritual. We're gonna put it right there. It is one of the better ones, though, because it does make 650,000. Now we have Tortagini Dragon Fruitini. This thing comes out of the lucky block, the secret one. It is not valuable. It's the most common one, and it's impossible to trade. Same with all of these. These are pretty much impossible to trade. This can be traded. These could be traded if you have multiple. But really, these 4, the Kakar, no, not really the Kakar, Lavaca, Doi, and the Samini, if you trade a bunch of them, you could get something pretty good. But this thing does not have a trait, and it is a little better, though. And it comes out of the lucky block. If you play one admin abuse, you'll get one of these most likely. So, no good. Then we have Lost Mateos. It only makes 300k. It is the ritual Brainrot. If you put 3 Mateos, or 4 Mateos, or however much, you get this. It is a secret. It is horrible. I'm gonna put it right here. Actually, it's gonna go way here, because it can't be used in a ritual or anything. It's not that good. It's a little rarer than this, but not really. Lost Trollolaritos, it is not valuable at all. It makes 500k, but it's super common to spawn. It's the oldest Brainrot. It's like one of the first. It is the first Brainrots. So it's really bad. It's not actually valuable, and it's super common. And then we have Lost Lavacas. This comes out of the Lavaca one. It makes 750k, which gives it a promotion. I'd say right up here, and it's a cool one. And if it gets the trait, it makes a lot. It makes like 3 3 mil or something. So I'm gonna put it here. It's still pretty good. Now you have Lost Tortoise. This is horrible. I'll go in front of Black Gold. You can get it out of the Lost Lucky Blocks, or you could get it from the craft machine if you put 2 Tortiginis, but it's not good. Then you have Lost Spiderinis. This thing comes out of the Spider Ritual. I'm gonna put it in front of Lost Tortoise because it's kind of hard to get. It used to come from the Lucky Block, so it got replaced by a 6-7, but it's not that good. Then we have Gario Digitale. This I'm gonna put here. It's super common. Sammy spawns it tons, but it can't be used for the 1x, 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 1x trait. If you get the 1x, 1x, it's not that valuable. But if you get the Guess 666, it's really valuable and because it's super rare. So definitely a good one. I'd honestly put it in front of this because this Guess 666 is so valuable. Then we have Triccolino. It is not good. It makes 900k. I'm gonna put it here. It comes from the Lucky Block, the spooky one. It's kind of rare, but not really. Really not that good. It makes 900k, so it's not that great. Then we have Lost Tralaritas. We're gonna put that in front of the Tralaritas. It just makes a little more. It's not better, though, really. It's kind of the same. Then we have Job Sahur. This thing I'd put right here. It's not good. It makes 700,000 a second. It's not that good. It's a very bad secret. Then we have Triple Tralalaritos. This thing I'd put right here, right now, because you can get it really easily out of the festive block. But maybe later it'd get bumped up to here, or maybe here. But for now it's here, because it's super easy to get, not valuable at all. Then we have Grapus Medusi. This thing I'll put here. It is the best. It makes 1 million. This was the best thing in the game for a minute, but it is still not that good. But I will put it up there because it does make 1 million. 1 million's not bad. Now we have 1x, 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 1x. This thing, it only makes 1.1 mil, but here's the thing. It's kind of rarer because you have to get 4 people to do the ritual. And you can either only do it during admin abuses or at 3 a.m. So I'm going to put it in OK because it is kind of difficult because you have to put some time into it, which a lot of people might not do. Then we have the Lost Cucarachas. Makes 1.5 mil. I'm going to put this in OK too because it's out of the Lost Taco blocks. It's one of the rarer ones, but not really. I definitely put it there. Because 1.5 mil, you could make the Quadramot and Pokramot, which you could use to make the W or L. But during that little day, it was really valuable, or it had good value, but not really valuable. Then you have Tung Sahur. We're gonna put this in OK, but behind the Cucarachas, because Sammy spawned it in like 3 times. This is the new Tung, the secret one, not the OG that it was like a rare. This one is 1.5 mil, and it's really common. So then we have Lost Job Cetos. I'm gonna put this here because it does come out of the Lost Lucky Blocks. It is the 3rd rarest thing out of it. Makes 1.7 mil, which is pretty good. Then we have the Know My Examine. I would put this at the best OK because it's rare out of the Doi ritual. So I'd put that there because it's pretty good. And then we have Pot Hotspot. I'd put it here just because it makes 2.5 mil, but it's been in the game for forever. And it's a 17% chance out of the Lucky Block, out of the secret one. So if you get a little lucky during admin abuse, you could get one of these. Then we have Santa Hotspot. I'd put it in front of Pot Hotspot because it does make 100k more. And it is a bit rarer. It's 10% instead of 17 out of the festive block. But the festive block is much easier to get than the secret block, so I'd keep it there. Then we have Telemorte. I'd put this one probably here because it is 2 mil and it comes from the what do you call it? the spooky block, and it's one of the rare ones, like the third rarest out of it, which is really good. So we're gonna put that there. That seems good. And okay, then we have Sahur. This I'm gonna put here. Even though it makes 2.8 mil, Sammy did spawn it in a lot, a couple times at least. So I would not say it's that valuable. Now we have Quesadilla Crocodilo. I'm gonna put this one in mid, to be honest. It makes 3 mil, but it is a 3% chance out of the taco block. So I'd put it in 3. It makes 3 mil. If you get some traits, it could be a lot. And it's kind of like something you'd want. Then we have Chicletera BC Clatera. I'd put this in mid as well because it makes 3.5 mil. Sammy did spawn it in once, only once, so it does lose value. I would say the quesadilla is a bit more valuable, but it's still good. Like, it's 3.5 mil. You could make the swag soda if you went back to the trader, the Brainrot trader, La Grande, and that could make the swag soda, which was good. And you can also use it for the ritual. To be honest, I'm gonna bump it up. Is the ritual and the Lost Chicleteras, which is good, 7 mil plus the trait. So I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna put this Chicleterina behind the quesadilla. It makes 4 mil, and he did spawn it in the game, and it has no ritual, so I would not say it's that good. Then we have the Burrito Bandito. I'm gonna put this right here because actually, yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. It's better than the Quesadilla Crocodila. It is I think the second best thing out of the taco block. Makes 4 million. It's pretty good. And yeah, it's 4 mil. It's pretty good. Then we have Lost Quesadillas. I'm gonna put this right here. It makes 4.5 mil. It comes from the Lost Taco Lucky Blocks. It is rarer, I think. It's pretty rare, at least. So it's pretty rare. Yeah, it's pretty rare. It comes from the taco block. It is the second best thing out of it, so that's good. It's definitely a good one. Then we have Lost Chicleteras. This one I'd put it here. It makes 7 million. It's good. And it comes from the Chicletera trait. It's kind of, you don't see it as much. And if it gets hit by the trait, it makes a ton of money, which is really good. Then we have 6-7. I'm gonna bump this one up to good because it's good to trade. Because 6-7, people want 6-7 to trade. It's kind of like a trading one. If you'd want to trade that, you could easily trade a 6-7. It makes 7.5 mil too, and it's a 1.5% chance out of the admin block. So yeah. Then we have Lost Burritos. I'm gonna put this also there. It makes 8.5 mil, and it's the rarest thing out of the Lost Taco blocks. It's pretty good. It's actually good because you could use it to make the Swaggy Bros with it. Now you can't. Right then it was worth a bit more, but it's still 8.5 mil. It's a good Brainrot, and it's definitely valuable. So now we have the Lost 25. I'm actually gonna put this in here in the mid because it's hard to trade because it comes from either the Brainrot Express or the Lucky Block, a 2.5% chance. Makes 10 mil. I'm gonna put it there because it's not too valuable. Like, I see a lot of them because I think they're pretty common. They're not too rare because I see them a lot. Then we have La Grande. This thing obviously is going in good. I'd say it's worse than Lost Burritos because I think Burritos is going to get put into more things. But it's still 10 mil. It's very good. It's nothing to complain about. It's definitely a good Brainrot. There's going to be a lot of goods because there's either this or very good, which is kind of hard. So then we have that. So then there's Swag Soda. This could be used to make the Swaggy Bros. I'm gonna put it here. No, I'm actually gonna put it, I think the Burritos is better than the 6-7. I'm gonna put this here, yeah. It's kind of rare. It's 13 mil. You can make the Lost, what do you call it? For Swaggy Bros with that. And it was good Brainrot. It come from the trader, it cost a La Grande and a Chicletera bike. So it is a little better than La Grande. Then we have Chimnino. This one is from the, I think, a 1% chance from the festive block. I'd put it here. It's pretty good. It makes 14 million, which is good. It's a good item to have. When you're 14 million, it's good. It's pretty ugly though, so I wouldn't give it too crazy. It's pretty ugly. Then we have Lost Combi. This thing I'm gonna put here. I'd say it's a little less valuable than the Chimnino, because when the Chimnino is gone from the festive blocks, it will go up in value a lot. This thing was the combi came from the fuse machine or the lost taco blocks. So it was really easy to get from the fuse machine, which made it less valuable. And from the lost lucky blocks, not lost taco blocks, my bad. Lost lucky blocks, it's the second best thing in it. It's pretty good. It's actually quite good. So yeah. Then we have Nuclearo Dinacero. I'm gonna put this right here because I think it's a pretty rare one. I think it comes from the carpet. Yeah, it's pretty rare. I don't see them. You don't see them very often, even though it only makes 15 million. I think it's pretty rare because you don't see it often. Then we have Los Spooky Combinaciones. We're gonna put that in front of the Nuclearo. Because it was the second best thing in the spooky block. You can't get it anymore. It makes 20 million, which is good. Like, you could never go wrong with 20 million a second. Brainrot. And yeah, it's just good from the lost lucky blocks. The spooky blocks. And you can't get it anymore. Gives it more value. Now you have Money Puggy. I'm gonna put this right here because it is good. It's a good Brainrot, no questions asked. It's good. But it comes on the carpet. It's been in the game for quite a while, and you can still get it, and you could always get it because it comes in the carpet. This you can't get anymore. I don't think you're ever gonna get it again. This you still can get, which definitely devalues it a bit. So I'm gonna put that there. Then we have Lost 6-7. I'm gonna put this behind the Puggy because you could get it from the Lost Lucky Blocks, which he spawns tons during admin abuse. And it's like a 0.25% chance, I think. It makes 22.5 mil. I think a little less than the Puggy. And it's also 6-7, which makes it easier to trade it. So yeah, it makes it easier to trade because of the value. And also it's 6-7, 22 mil. It's kind of rare, but I'd say the Puggy is a bit better because it's from the carpets, and I think that's rarer. Now we have Esoxicola. This thing is not that good. It makes 30 million, but it's super common, because it's been in the game for forever. It's a 3% chance out of the secret block. It used to be a 5% chance, but now it's 3 because they added new Brainrots to it. And it makes 30 mil. It's good if you want money, because if it has a couple traits or a mutation, it can make a ton. But really, it's not that great, because it's super common. You could get it a lot from the lucky blocks. Now you have Tang Kelatang. I'm going to put this in the very good, because it makes 37 mil. It's really rare. It's a carpet one. It's really rare. You don't see this often. It comes from the carpet. It's pretty valuable. That's really all. That's really all to say. It comes from the carpet. It's a valuable Brainrot. It's pretty recent, which makes it it's not too recent. It's old. It comes from Yin Yang, but it's still though. If it's newer. Now we have Ketchupot Kapot. I'm gonna put this in front of the Tang, even though it makes less, I think. It's rare. It's actually really rare. Because it's old. It's an old one. It's way back in the fuse machine era. But it comes on the carpet. It's a rare one to spawn. It doesn't spawn often. And it's also just good. Now we have Evilodon. I'm gonna put this right here because it comes from the witch fuse, and after a lot of, if you put really good Brainrots, it becomes a super easy one to get. So, and it was also just easier. You get it from fishing too, even though it's really rare. You still could get it. So yeah, I'm gonna put it behind Tang Tang. I think it is a little more valuable. But people seem to like Evilodon, so I'm not sure. Now you have Tic Tac Sahur. I'm gonna put this in front of Tang Tang because it makes more money. It's from Mexico, which is pretty old. It's older than I think the Tang Tang, but it's just rarer to spawn. It's rarer to spawn, and it's also just like, it's good. It's 40 million. Like, you can't go wrong with that, and it's rare. Like, that's also another thing. It's just rare. Even though 15x luck probably devalued it quite a bit because a lot of them spawned. Still really good, and I definitely give it there. Now we have La Supreme Combination. This, I'm gonna put it insane. I think it is insane. It makes only 40 million, but the rarity of it is just unbelievable. It was the best thing you could get out of the fuse machine. The OG, the first fuse machine. Not the witch fuse, not the Santa's fuse, the fuse. It was super hard to get. No one really knew how to get it. Because nowadays they know just put 4 the secrets and you have a good chance. But then you didn't know. You didn't know what you could get. You put Groms, dragons. And yeah, it was the third best thing in the game when it came out. And it's super rare. You can't get these anymore. You don't see them. I've never seen one before. Super rare. Yeah. And they're just like good. I'm putting that in insane. Now you have Ketcheroo and Mustaroo. This I'm gonna put right here. I think it is really good. It makes 40 something mil. It comes from the carpet. It spawns. It is rare, obviously. It's a bit more valuable than the Tic Tac, I think. It's also just like people want it more, I think, than the Tic Tac. Because I see more Tic Tacs than I do Ketcheroos. I've only seen like one Ketcheroo. So it's pretty valuable. Now we have Garama. Now you have Garama and Madungdung. Garama. I'm gonna put this in insane. Makes 50 million, comes in the carpet, super duper rare. It's really high value. Like a couple of these and you can get a dragon. It's just super duper high in value. And there's really, yeah, it's just a valuable Brainrot because it's old. It's also old and it doesn't spawn often. And it's just really valuable. Now we have Spaghetti Toiletti. This, to be honest, I want to put it the best in good. Because it's not insane. It's a 1% out of the secret block. It's been in the game for a while now. So, I don't think it's too crazy. Because it's been in the game for so long. Like, I wouldn't see it. It's been in the game for not so long, but it's been in the game for months. You know, I think 2 months, maybe longer. Came out during the elephant, so yeah, 2-3 months. So it's been in the game for a while. Now you have Festive 6-7. I'm honestly gonna put this in insane. I think it's underrated. I'm gonna put it in insane, yeah. I'm gonna put it behind Garam. I think it's very underrated because it makes 67 mil, which is not the main part. The main part is there's only 50,000 of these in the world, which after a while they'll go up in value because they're gone. After like all the winter stuff, they'll just skyrocket in value. They'll become super duper valuable. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's an insane Brainrot. People might disagree, but I think it is insane because it's so good. Then you have Ginger Rat Giraffe? Is it Ginger Rat Giraffe or Ginger Giraffe? I think it's Ginger Giraffe. This I'm gonna put in insane above the Festive 6-7, I think, because of it makes 75 million, which is really good, and there's only like 30,000 of these, like less, like they're so rare, and you could really only get these by Robux, which was quite annoying, but still very good. Now we have La Ginger Sacola. I'm gonna put this in very good. I don't think it's quite there. Yeah, the best thing in very good so far. I don't think it's quite insane yet. It's a 0.5 out of the festive block, and it's a 75 million. It makes a ton, but it's much easier to get than any of these. It's about rarity. Like, it's much easier to get out of any of these. These ones are super hard to get or unobtainable. This is not too hard to get. Now you have Spooky and Pumpkin. This is going in, I think it's gonna be the worst insane one. It's super valuable. You can't get it anymore. It makes 80 million. It was the best thing in the Witch Fuse before it got replaced. But it is still, before it got replaced by Headless Horseman. Still makes 80 million though. It's very good, very valuable. Very hard to get. It was super rare. You could put 4 in the secrets, it'd be like a less than 10%. Super duper rare. Super duper valuable. Now you have the Casaboo. I'm gonna put this in insane as well. Because you can't get it anymore. It was super rare out of the spooky block. It makes 100 mil. It's super valuable. People want it. It looks cool. And it's super duper rare. And yeah. But I will honestly bump it up from Festival 6-7. I think it will be worth more than it in the future. Now you have Fagrama and Chakarama. This is valuable. I don't get why people don't think this is valuable. It costs 2 grams to make this. Or a Spooky and Pumpkin and a Lost Hot Potatoes, which is super rare. It's very valuable. It's just super valuable. Even though it's newer, it'll go up in value a ton. Or you could have got it out of Brainrot together, which is pretty much impossible. Because, yeah. There was just like so many people were trying to get it. Then we have the Secret. I'm going to put this in the best of very good. Makes 125 million. It's the same rarity as the Ginger, pretty much. The Ginger, I think, is a little more valuable. No. I think it's a little less valuable. They're pretty much tied. Because the Secret's older. But the Ginger is less. Anyway. And it's really good for fusing, too. So, it's very good. Then we have Rainito Slayito. This thing is going in insane. I think it is better than a Fagrom. Because it's going to be super valuable. It makes 140 mil. And it's a 0.1% chance out of the, it's a 0.1% chance out of the, festive block. Super rare. Once the festive blocks go away, it will just go up in value like crazy. And it just makes a ton of money. Which just makes it valuable. Then we have Burger on Fryero. I think this is definitely up there in insane because it makes 150 million. It only spawns in the carpet, and it's like impossible to spawn in the carpet. But 150 million spawns in the carpet. Super, super rare. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Now we have the Capitano Moby. I'm also gonna put it slightly behind. I think it's losing value. Also, you could get it out of fishing, which definitely gave it less value. You could also get it out of the track, the red carpet, which gave it less value. That's really it. It's still all of the ones in insane though are incredibly, incredibly, incredibly good. No questions. Super duper good. Now we have Headless Horseman. This is going right up here. Actually, I'm gonna have to demote the Supreme a bit. I'm gonna put it here because these two I do think are better. This I think is a little worse. I'm gonna put this behind here. This seems good because it's not that valuable. Headless Horseman, super duper valuable. Makes 175 million a second. And it was super hard to get because no one really knew how to get it from the Witch Fuse. No one really knew how to get it. Now everyone knows. You just put the secrets. Back then they did not know how to do it. They did not know how to get it. Super duper valuable, I'd say. Now we have Dragon Cannelloni. Obviously, I do think the Headless Horseman is a bit more valuable than the Dragon Cannelloni. I'm not gonna lie. I do think it's a bit more valuable because you never ever see one. Then we have Dragon Gingerini. This, I'd say, is also a little less valuable than the Headless Horseman. Headless Horseman is just so valuable. But because now, even though it's like the same odds, people know what to fuse. So, now we have Skibbity Toilet, an OG. Technically, this is not a secret, but right now, it's worth more than the Headless Horseman. I do think later, though, when it kind of like, because it's brand new, came out like a couple days ago, when it gets like older, it will definitely go down in value. But now we have Meowl. Obviously, this is better. And then obviously, the best thing here will be the Strawberry Elephant. Now that is it. That is all of the Brainrots. That is the tier list. That is what we have. That's what I think. That's what I think of the Brainrots. All the secrets. Most of the secrets. That's what I would grade them. Or most of the good secrets, at least. That's what I'd grade them. So, thank everybody so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.